Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel Mathematical Room. So in our today's video we are going to solve this kind of question that the statement is given in front of you that we have to find the measure of an angle of elevation of the sun if a tower 300 meters high casts a shadow of 450 meters long. So in our first part of the question that we have to find the measure of angle of elevation of the sun, as the given things are the height of the tower is 300 meters and the shadow which is making a tower on the ground is 450 meters. So first of all we have to draw a figure with the help of this statement that we are talking about a tower of 300 meter high. So first of all we have to draw a straight line which is showing the height of the tower is 300 meters. So that's the height of the tower is 300 meters. So the second thing is given as the tower is making a shadow on the ground. The length of the shadow is 450 meters long. So that's the ground. So the ground, on the ground, the shadow of the tower is 450 meters. So these are the two things that given in the statement, the height of the tower and the length of the shadow of the tower. So what we have to find the angle of elevation of the sun. So angle of elevation of the sun, that suppose the sun is over there at any place, and from this point we will have to draw a line to join this point. So we have to find the angle of elevation, and the angle of elevation is over there, that we say that it's a theta. So we have to find the value of the theta or angle which is making at this point. So we are going to give the names of this right angle triangle A, B, C. So now we have got the right angle triangle where the right angle is at point B, theta is at point A, and we have to find the value of theta. So value of theta means the angle we have to find which is making at point A, which is representing a theta. So first of all, from the given information we are going to write down there. The solution starts like that. Height of the tower is given as height of the tower, which is equals to BC. So measure of BC, which is equals to 300 meters. So the second thing which is given as the shadow, the length of the shadow is 450 meters. Which is equals to AB. So measure of AB is equals to 450 50 meters. So what we have to find? We have to find the angle of elevation of the sun, which is representing as theta. So angle of elevation of the sun. So measure of angle of elevation of the sun, that is given as theta, that is we have to find. So these are the information so we have taken from the given statement. So now if you see that two sides which are given as the tower of the length, the height of the tower, and the length of the shadow, which are like perpendicular and base. So we are talking about the theta over there. So theta is point at A. So right opposite side will be this one. So opposite side, and this one is adjacent side. So we can say that opposite side and adjacent side. So when we talk about the trigonometric ratios, so if you remember, these are representing by these magical words, so ka and toa, toa. So if you see the first of two, sine is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, cos is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. So we don't have any value of the hypotenuse. We have got the values of opposite side and adjacent side. So this third word, T for tangent, O for opposite, A for adjacent, will be taken from these three magical words. So we will say that tangent measure of angle A will be equals to opposite over adjacent. So opposite over adjacent, opposite is BC and adjacent is AB. So we can say that measure of BC divided by measure of AB. So tangent measure of angle A will be equals to measure of BC divided by measure of AB. So now put the values that given in the figure. So tangent measure of angle A is given as theta. So we say that tangent theta will be equals to measure of BC is given as, you can say 300 meters. So BC is 300 meters. Divided by measure of AB is 450 meters. So now divide these, divide this fraction. So this 0 will be cancelled, this 0. So you got the 30 divided by 45. So if you divide 15 2s are 30 and 15 3s are 45. So that can be written as 2 over 3. So tangent theta, we can say that will be equals to 2 over 3. And this 2 over 3 can be written as, if you divide them 2, so that can be written as 0.667 by using the calculator. So now we have to find the value of theta. So theta can be written as, take tangent from this side to the other side. So when it comes on the other side, that will be changed into tangent inverse into 0.667. So now what we have to do, we will have to use the calculator and check on which angle we have got the value of 0.667. So we will, with the help of calculator, when we take the tangent inverse of 0.667, so that will become 33.70 degrees. So that can be written as 33.70 degrees or 33.7 degrees. So the value of theta will become as 33.7 degrees. So that's the answer. That's the value of theta. That's the angle of elevation, which is making by sun from the top of the tower on the point A. So theta is the angle of elevation. So angle of elevation is of the sun will be equals to 33.7 degrees. So the value of this angle, measure of angle A, is 33.7 degrees. So that's how we can find the angle of elevation with the help of given statement, where the height of the tower and the length of the shadow is given, and we have found the angle of elevation, which is equals to 33.7 degrees. So hopefully you will understand when you will watch this video. So inshallah I will take some more examples, more questions in my coming videos to understand that how can we find the sides of the right angle triangle or angles of the right angle triangle with the help of trigonometric ratios. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Inshallah I will see you in my next video. तब तक के लिए इजाज़त दीजिए। खुदा हाफिज़।